Hello class, so for today, magbibigay na lang ako ng recording since ayun nga, according sa memo, kailangan daw mag-exercise ng leniency, especially sa attendance. And based sa nakita ko class, medyo marami sa inyo yung nandun sa affected areas. So, instead na mag-synchronous discussion ako, tapos hintayin nyo yung recording, then magtatanong kayo, so marami kayong mamimiss out na questions from your classmates rather. So I decided na magbigay na lang ng recording para pare-pareho kayong lahat na recording na lang din yung papanoorin. And actually until now hindi pa rin talaga okay yung aming internet connection. So, I think it's favorable for all of us na magbigay na lang ako ng recording. So, yung discussion today would revolve sa properties of logarithms and how to use these properties to solve logarithmic equations. So, let's just recall the properties of logarithms. So, if you have now real numbers a, b, x, and y such that they are all greater than 0, pero yung A and B mo, hindi siya equal to 1, tapos meron ka raw n na real number, then you have these following properties. So, yung pinakauna is yung product rule. So, ang sinasabi ng product rule, yung logarithm daw ng product of two real numbers is equal dun sa sum nung kanilang logarithms. So, kung meron ka raw log of xy base b, ang pwede mong gawin is ipaghiwalay sila. So, you have here log of x base b, tapos i-add mo siya dun sa log of y base b. So, nangyayari dyan, product of two real numbers, pwede mong split into their logarithms. Then for the quotient rule, meron ka dito quotient ng dalawang real numbers. Ang pwede mong gawin kung kukunin mo yung logarithm nila is isa-split mo rin sila, pero instead of addition, magiging subtraction siya. So yung quotient rule, log of x over y base b equals log of x base b minus log of y base b. Then the third one is yung power rule. So yung power rule class, this is a consequence ng ating product rule, or kung negative yung ating n dito, it would be a consequence ng quotient rule. So sinasabi niya, log of x raised to n base b equals n multiplied by log of x base b. So ang nangyari dito class, yung exponent sa loob, nilalabas mo siya, pero pag nilabas mo siya, magiging multiplication na siya instead of exponentiation. So, mangyari dito, if you have x log of x raised to n base b, yung n, ilalabas mo, tapos ibababa mo siya, so magiging n multiplied by log of x base b. Then the last one is change of base. So ang ginagawa ng change of base class is pinapalitan mo yung base ng logarithm mo from base b to another base, say a. So tong property na to, log of x base b equals log of x base a. So yung a class, ito na yung new base natin. Pero upon conversion, i-divide mo siya by log of b base a. So, itong base na to, yung pinakauna nating base na b, ang mangyayari dyan, kukunin mo yung logarithm niya sa base a, tapos i-divide mo siya dun sa log of x base a. So, itong properties na to class, gagamitin natin siya para makapag-solve ng equations together with the fact na if meron ka daw na log of x base b equals log of y base b, ibig sabihin yan, x equals y. However, we have to take note class na yung domain ng ating log functions is 0 to positive infinity, not including 0. So, kapag nagsosolve tayo ng logarithmic equations, we have to take note na possible na magkaroon ng extraneous solutions. So, we have to be careful with that. So, let's try to answer some examples. First one, ang gagawin daw natin class, isulat natin siya as a single logarithm with coefficient 1. So, number 1, log of x plus 3 base 3 minus 2 log of 4 base 3 plus log of x squared base 3. So, pinakauna natin gagawin class, let's combine all of them. But before that, unahin natin nito class since meron siyang coefficient na hindi 1. So, the first one, kung gagamitin natin yung power rule, we'll get here log base 3 of x plus 3 minus this one class, by the power rule, ipapasok natin siya sa loob, tapos magiging power na siya nung 4. So, this is log of 4 squared base 3 plus log of x squared base 3. And this one class is equal to, so meron tayo dito class, subtraction, tapos addition. So, the first one, gagamitin natin yung quotient rule. So, this one would become, baba ko lang to. Of, since subtraction to, this one class would be in the denominator. So, nasa baba siya ng x plus 3. All over 4 squared, that is 16. Then, this one class is an addition. So, what we'll do now is, ipagmumultiply natin this entire expression with x squared. So, multiplied by x squared. And this one is equal to log of, so x squared multiplied by x plus 3. This is x cubed plus 3x squared all over 16 base 3. So, I hope this example is clear. So, let's proceed dun sa second item. So, for the second one, we have 1/3 log of x minus 1 base a plus 4 log of y raised to 5 base a. So, pinakauna nating need i-address dito is yung sa coefficients. We have here 1/3 tapos 4. So, we'll use power rule. Ipapasok natin siya sa loob. So, this one would become log of the quantity x minus 1 raised to 1/3 base a plus log of y raised to 5. Papasok natin to sa loob. So, raised to 4 base a. Class, isimplify lang muna natin yung nasa loob. A plus log of, so y raised to 5 raised to 4. So, gagawin natin, ipagmumultiply natin yung exponents. So, we have log of y raised to 20 base a. So, now, yung kailangan na lang nating i-address dito class para maging single logarithm siya is yung addition. So, this one would correspond dun sa product rule. So, gagawin natin, ipagmumultiply natin yung dalawang nasa loob so that we'll get the logarithm of x minus 1 raised to 1/3 multiplied by y raised to 20 base a. So, that's the solution to this problem. Let's proceed dun sa next problems. Dito naman class, ang goal natin is i-express yung mga expressions na given in terms of log of x base a at saka log of y base a. So basically class, ang magiging goal natin is i-decompose yung nasa loob so that maging sum and difference na lang siya ng mga quantities na in terms of these two. So first one is log of x squared cube root of y base a. So nasa loob class, meron tayong product ng dalawang expressions which is x squared tapos cube root of y. So gagamitin natin yung product rule. So this one would become log base a of x squared plus log base a of cube root of y. Cube root of y. However, again, ang gusto natin class is in terms siya ng log of x base a at saka log of y base a. So, gagawin natin, kailangan nating ilabas yung mga exponents. So, dito, meron tayong 2. Tapos, this one class, we can rewrite this as, y raised to 1/3. So, yung 1/3, ilalabas din natin siya. So, this one would become 2 log of x base a plus 1/3 log of y base a. I hope this example is clear. So, let's proceed dun sa pangalawa. So, we have here the log of x cubed square root of y all over a base a. So, pinakaunang i-address natin dito class, kung titignan natin, we have a quotient ng dalawang expressions. The first one is x cubed square root of y. Tapos yung pangalawa is a. So, let's use yung quotient rule. We have log of x cubed square root of y base a minus log of a base a. But this one class, yung log of a base a, this is just 1. So, ayan na lang siya, 1. Then, kung titignan natin class, this expression, we still have a product of two expressions. Namely, yung x cubed, tapos yung square root of y. So, we still need to decompose that one. And since product, yung meron tayo dito class, this one is a product of two expressions, ang gagamitin natin is yung product rule. So, we have log of x cubed base a plus log of square root of y base a. This one class, square root of y, this is equivalent to y raised to 1/2. Y raised to 1/2. Then, meron pa pala tayo minus 1 sa loob. So, lastly, ang kailangan na lang nating i-address para maging log x base a siya at saka log y base a is yung exponents sa loob. So, ilalabas natin siya using the power rule and so we'll get 3 log x base a plus 1/2 log y base a minus 1. So, let's proceed dun sa next problem. What we have here is log of a cube root of xy base a. So, kung titingnan natin, yung pinaka-immediate na concern natin is product ng dalawang expressions which is yung a tapos yung cube root of xy. So, we'll use product rule to obtain log of a base a plus, so this one class is equivalent to xy raised to 1/3. So, we have log of the quantity xy raised to 1/3 base a. This one class, sana yan? This one is equivalent to 1. So, burahin ko lang to. This is 1 plus log of xy raised to 1/3 base a. So, kung titignan natin yung expression na meron tayo dito ngayon, we can, pwede na nating ilabas, rather, yung product sa labas. So, we have here 1 plus 1/3 log of xy base a. So, this is by the power rule. And now, yung kailangan na lang nating i-address is yung product ulit ng dalawang expressions, which is x and y. So, using the product rule, we have 1 plus 1/3 multiplied by log of x base a plus log of y base a. So, I hope this example is clear. Let's proceed to the next set of problems. So, dito class, given tayo ng numerical values ng ating logarithms. So, given log of 3 base a equals 0.57, tapos log of 5 base a equals 0.83, let's find daw the following. So, first one, we have log of 15 base a. So, yung 15 class, kung titignan natin, 15 is equal to 3 times 5. And yung given tayo na logarithm is in terms of 3 at saka 5. So what we'll do, we rewrite this one as log of 3 times 5 a. And by the product rule, this becomes log 3 base a plus log 5 base a. So, log 3 base a natin is 0.57 plus log 5 base a is 0.83. And if you add this one, ang makukuha nyo is 1.4. Now, let's do number 2. We have log of 75 base a. So, yung 75 class, 75 could be written as 5 times 15. So, double check lang natin. 15 times 5. So, this is 25. Carry 2. Tapos, 1 times 5 is 5. Plus 2, 75. So, yeah, tama. 75 equals 5 times 15. So, we have here log a. And by the product rule, this one class is log of 5 base a plus log of 15 base a. So, log of 5 natin is 0.57 plus log of 15 base a, which is kakakuha lang natin kanina, 1.4. So, this one class is, ay joke, hindi pala 0.57 yung log of 5. It's 0.83. So, 0.83 plus 1.4, this is 2.23. So, yan yung value ng log of 75 base a. So, for the third one, we have here log of 1 over 45 base a. So, yung 1 over 45, we can rewrite that as 45 raised to negative 1. So, we have here log of 45 raised to negative 1 base a. So, we'll get, by the power rule, ibababa natin to. So, we have negative log of 45 base a. And yung 45 class could be rewritten as 3 times 15. So, we have negative log of 3 times 15 base a. And this one is negative of log of 3 base a plus log of 15 base A. This is by the product rule. So we get here negative of log of 3 base A is 0.57 plus yung log of 15 base A is 1.4. So we get here negative 1.97. I hope these three examples are clear. So let's proceed dun sa next examples. So what we have here, express the following as logarithms to the indicated base. So number 1 is log 10 base 2 as a common logarithm. So common logarithm, kung tatandaan natin class, nung nakaraang discussion natin, this is logarithm base 10. So gagawin natin, i-change natin siya from base 2 to base 10. So what we'll get here, so log of 10 base 2 equals, so this is by the change of base formula, log nung nasa loob, log 10 base nung bago nating base. So bago nating base class, it's 10. So log 10 base 10. However, hindi na natin siya sinusulat class, 'di ba? So okay na 'yan, log 10 all over log of the old base, so log 2 base 10. And this one class, yung log 10 is just 1. So 1 lang yan all over log 2. And this one class doesn't have an exact value na madaling tandaan. So we leave it as is. So, ito na siya class, yung log 10 base 2 as a common logarithm is just 1 all over log 2. Then, number 2, we have here, express daw natin si ln of 8 as a logarithm to the base 2. So, yung ln class, kung tatandaan natin, ln is, bilugan ko lang, this is logarithm base e. So, yung old base natin is e. Tapos, i-convert natin siya to base 2. So, ln of 8 equals log of nung nasa loob. So, log of 8 base, yung bago nating base. So, base 2 all over log of yung dati nating base, which is e. So, log of e base 2. This one class, yung log of 8 base 2. So, if we equate that to q, so if we have q equals log of 8 base 2, you have 2 raised to q equals 8, or q equals 3, since yung 8 is 2 cubed. So, we have here 3 all over log of e base 2. And this one class doesn't have a nice exact value again. So, we leave that as is. So, I hope clear class kung paano gamitin yung change of base formula. So, we can proceed now to the next examples. So now, what we'll do is we'll solve we'll solve logarithmic equations. So for number 1, we have log of 3x plus 5 base 2 equals 5. So what we can do for this problem, we can convert to exponential form itong equation natin. So we have here 2 raised to 5 equals 3x plus 5. So that's 2 raised to 5 equals 3x plus 5. 2 raised to 5 equals 32. So we have 32 equals 3x plus 5. Ilipat natin yung 5 sa kabila. So 32 minus 5. This is 27 equals 3x. And this one gives us x equals 9. So let's check. So sa logarithmic equations class, mahalaga na i-check natin yung ating outputs since possible nga na magkaroon ng extraneous solutions since yung domain nito equals 0 to positive infinity. So checking. We have here log of 3 times 9 plus 5 base 2 equals, so this one class is 3 times 9, 27 plus 5, so 32 log of 32 base 2, and this one class equals 5. So nagmamatch naman yung equations natin. So ito nga yung solution niya talaga. So let's go to number 2. So number 2, we have here e raised to ln of the quantity 2x minus 6 equals 9. So kung tatandaan natin class, 'di ba, yung a raised to x, f of x rather, equals a raised to x. Ang inverse nito is yung function na g of x equals log of x base a. So, kung yung a natin is yung Euler's number, so kung yung a natin is Euler's number, we have f of x equals e raised to x. Yung inverse nito is g of x equals ln x. And dahil inverse sila ng isa't isa, we have that f of g of x equals x. So, pwede natin gawin class. We have here f of g of x, and since they're inverses of each other, this is just equal to x. And yung x natin class, in this case, is yung nasa loob ng ln. So we have 2x minus 6 equals 9. And this would give us 2x equals 15. And so, yung x equals 15 over 2. So, yung checking class, let's try to check. We have here e raised to ln of 2 multiplied by 15 over 2 minus 6. So this is equal to e raised to ln of 2 times 15 over 2. This gives us 15. Then minus 6. So e raised to ln 9. And so, dahil nga inverses sila ng isa't isa, we get 9. So this is yung solution ng ating equation. I hope that's clear. So let's proceed dun sa next problem. Next problem natin is log of 3 base 2 equals 2 plus log of x plus 2 base 2. So yung problem natin dito class, meron kang term dito na log base 2. Then, meron ka rin dito na term na log base 2. However, this one, hindi siya naka-log base 2. So, we have two possible approaches here. First na pwede nyong gawin is ilipat ito sa kabila. Then, write it as a single logarithm. Then, solve the equation. Or, pwede rin naman na ganito. So, we have log of 3 base 2 equals, yung 2, isusulat natin siya as a logarithm base 2. And this one class is actually log of 4 base 2. So, bakit siya naging log of 4 base 2? So, kung titingnan natin, ang goal is isulat yung 2 into something of the form log of x base 2. So, we have log of x base 2 equals 2. And by converting this into its exponential form, we have 2 raised to 2 equals x. And so, 4 equals x. So, we have log of 4 base 2 plus log of x plus 2 base 2. So, I'll just delete this one. Oops, there you go. So, now, what we'll do is ipag-combine yung nasa left. So, by product rule, we have log of 3 base 2 equals log of... So, by product rule, this becomes 4 multiplied by x plus 2 base 2. And so, log of 3 base 2 equals log of 4x plus 8 base 2. So, now, what we'll do, kung babalikan natin yung remark dito, na log of x base b equals log of y base b implies x equals y. So, pwede na natin nito class ipag-equate. So, we'll get 3 equals 4x plus 8. And if ilipat natin yung 8 sa kabila, we'll get here 3 minus 8 is negative 5 equals 4x. And so, yung x natin equals negative 5 over 4. So, let's try and check. So, oops. Check. So, we have here log of 3 base 2 equals... So, dito ko na siya i-check class sa part na to. Since yung ginawa lang naman natin dito class is rewriting this one as a single logarithm. So, this is log base 2 of 4 multiplied by negative 5 over 4 plus 8. So, this one class, 4 multiplied by negative 5 over 4, this gives us negative 5 plus 8. So, that's log of 3 base 2. So, I hope this example is clear. Let's proceed to number 4. So, yung number 4, what we have here is log of x base 3 plus log of x plus 2 base 3 equals 1. So, what we'll do is combine this one into a single logarithm using the product rule. So, we have log base 3 of x multiplied by x plus 2 equals 1. So, this is log base 3 ng x squared plus 2x equals 1. Now, converting this into exponential form, we have 3 raised to 1 equals x squared plus 2x. So, 3 raised to 1, 3 equals x squared plus 2x, or 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. And if you factor this one, you'll get here 0 equals x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 1. And so, yung x mo, yung x equals negative 3 at saka 1. So, let's do the checking now. So, check. If x equals negative 3, what we'll get here is log of negative 3 base 3 plus log of negative 3 plus 2 This is negative 1 base 3. However, kung tatandaan natin class, ang domain ng logarithmic function is 0 to positive infinity. But what we have here are negative numbers. So this means na negative 3, dito na lang. Negative 3 is extraneous. Hindi siya included dun sa ating mga solutions. So let's check ngayon kung x equals 1. If x equals 1, what we'll get here is log of 1 base 3 plus log of 1 plus 2. So this is 3 base 3. This one class would give you 0. Tapos this one is equal to 1. So makukuha natin dito equals 1, which is what we want dun sa ating equation. So yung solution lang talaga dito class is x equals 1. So I hope this example is clear, and I hope clear sa inyo kung bakit hindi included yung x equals negative 3. So let's go to number 5. For number 5, what we have is log of 2x base a minus log of the quantity x plus 1 base a equals 2 log of 3 base a. So we have simplifications to do both sa left at saka sa right. Since sa left, what we have is a difference ng dalawang logarithms. Tapos dito naman, what we have is a logarithm multiplied by some constant. So unahin natin yung sa left. Since we have a difference here, what we'll use is yung quotient rule. So this becomes log of 2x all over x plus 1 base a. And this one class, since we have a logarithm here multiplied by a quotient, what we'll use is yung power rule. So we have log of 3 squared base a. And this one class, 3 squared is 9. So log of 9 base a. And now we can equate yung dalawa sa loob. So 2x all over x plus 1 equals 9. So this is just a rational equation na lang, no? So we multiply both sides by x plus 1 to get 2x equals 9 multiplied by x plus 1, or 2x equals 9x plus 9. Yes, so this one class would give us ililipat natin yung 9x sa kabila. So negative 7x equals 9, or this would give us x equals negative 9 over 7. However, yung problem natin dito class, this one is negative, ano? However, we have this log of 2x, and if we substitute this one, so substitute natin siya dito, what we'll get is log of 2 multiplied by negative 9 over 7. Tama ba? Yeah. So negative 9 over 7 is a. This one is equal to log of negative 18 over 7 base a. And this one class is negative. And yung domain ng ating log, yung domain niya equals 0 to positive infinity. So yung conclusion natin dito class, this one is extraneous. And so the solution set is empty. So I hope this example is clear